Hi YouTube, and hi coin collectors as well. Um, just last week I was able to go to a coin show, and it's been over a year since I've gotten to a coin show due to the whole pandemic thing. They pretty much canceled all of 2020's coin shows, so it really bummed me out. But now they're actually starting to host them again, so I'm really happy they're doing that because I've been dying to get more coins, more banknotes in stock because I just love collecting anyway. So like it's kind of like a mix of everything, ancient, pretty modern, just like colonial coinage, all that kind of stuff. The first one is going to be a denarius of Titus. I already had a denarius of Titus, however, it was struck at as he was while he was Caesar under Vespasian, his father. Which is why I wanted to get all coins that have been minted in the name of the emperor, actually Augustus. So another one is a pretty worn down, but I got this for like $50, and I thought it was a really good deal. It's a tetradrachm or tetradrachm of Ptolemy the 12th, which is Cleopatra the 7th, or the legendary Cleopatra's father. The front's gonna be Ptolemy, and the back is like an eagle. Yeah, tetradrachms from minted in Alexandria are actually pretty interesting to look at, and people collect those all the time. Another one, I didn't get this at the coin show. I purchased it at auction from Harlan J. Burke Limited. It is a denarius of Macrinus. He was only emperor for about 2 years, a little less than 2 years. This one, I did a buy or bid sale, and I bought it for $200. It's got a lot of nice relief and detail on it, so it's not really worn down like the most denarius coins. So I thought that was really cool. All right, another one is a Irish bank token, and this one was minted in 1805. It's got George III on the front, and on the back, just Irish bank token. I got some more silver coins. This one's George V, and it's a shilling from England. A lot of these I wasn't actually looking for them generally like in coin lots or anything like that, but it was like $3 for a pretty decent in shape silver coin. So I just said, what the heck, and buy it. I had $3 in my pocket, so I might as well. All right, another one is going to be George VI, and this one is a coin minted for their territory in Hong Kong. I think that's copper nickel. That one isn't silver. All right, and then another one is an East African. It's an East African colonial coin, and it is 5 cents. And East African coinage was like colonial coinage, and it was in 1952. So that territory pretty much in Africa comprised of like Tanzania and Kenya. All right, and then there's I already have an East India Company coin that's from an earlier date, but this one is like in this one is like in the 19th century, and it's like 1/4 of an anna, and that was like $6. So I just thought it'd be cool to have that. All right, and I have a whole bunch of Japanese occupation notes, stuff that was made for the territories the Japanese Empire occupied during World War II. The guildens were made for the Dutch colony of Indonesia, and then centavos and pesos, those were made for the territory they occupied in the Philippines, since it was the United States territory, but they were using pesos, so the Japanese government made occupation currency based on whatever the currency was in that particular area, like rupees or pesos or guilders or shillings. Yeah. And these were really cheap. You can buy these anytime, anywhere, and they're always really cheap. Each one of these was just 75 cents each, because they're very common. But they're kind of cool to look at. As you can tell, like, the Japanese government made, like, the 1 peso that looks similar to the dollar back then. Yeah. And I'm not sure which one this is. It doesn't even have any English writing on it, but I'm assuming it's like a Japanese military currency. All right, and then the final one is a 8 reales, and it was minted in Mexico City during the reign of Philip V. So this is after the Bourbon Restoration. It's a cob. I already have a cob that was minted by Philip II. It's like in the early days of the Spanish Empire. However, that one is double struck, and it's particularly in pretty good shape and has a lot of details on it, versus this one, which has barely any details on it. The really cool concept I like to think about is because they only cared about the weight of the coin. They really didn't care about what it looked like. As long as it had the proper weight, they just sent it off. So you always get these die strike. The die strikes are very like poor, and you can barely tell the detail. This one doesn't. It has its date kind of rubbed off. It's from the Middle Eastern hoard, and a lot of the coins they found in that hoard were from 1732, so they attributed this to most likely a 1732 coin. And it's really interesting. It's not really round, it's more squared, because they have to cut and clip it off just to make sure it retains the exact weight. So then there's going to be the Royal Crest of Spain on the front, and on the back is going to be like the coat of arms, and then where it was minted in Mexico City, and then a date and legend should be around there. I got this one for $200. Originally, the dealer had a whole bunch of coins, even some from like Philip IV and stuff like that, which were in better condition. However, they were treated and cleaned. And I'm glad, because I don't know particularly a whole lot about these coins, so I'm glad he suggested that I get this one instead of the other ones, because this one hasn't really been treated or restored or anything like that. So it's basically the same way they found it many years ago. And yeah, I think these coins are really cool. Honestly, I already had a cob coin, but I decided to get this one. The dealer actually had a whole bunch of these, some from shipwrecks. This one isn't from a shipwreck, it's from a hoard. And they originally listed at $450, but I got this one for $200 because after the whole pandemic thing, a lot of coin collectors have slashed their prices because they just need to make a profit. And so, which is why I got this for like less than 50% of its original listed value. All right. Well, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time.